Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. If he knocking watch lights out, my spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle.
Yo, hey man, it's time for that Coach for the Street podcast. Y'all know we back like we never left, right? And we back in these streets tonight. Sorry for the wait, but y'all know we ain't gonna be too late. So before we do anything, we need y'all to hit the like button right now. You feel me? Hit the like button, man. Let them know what it is, G.
Man, listen, man, we about to get into it because I feel a certain type of way about this whole situation. Not just that, but it's trending as well. You know what I'm saying? The whole Remy Ma and Papoose situation. We're gonna get into the whole Kenneth Petty, Offset, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B situation. Kenneth Petty is just what his last name is. We definitely gonna
hey man,
with this Remy Ma and Papoose thing.
Yeah,
This hit different for me because as much as women always say they can't find the right type of dude, as much as they say dudes ain't ready for commitment or ready to dedicate themselves to the woman they love and all this type of stuff, we watched Papoose be what women said men can't be for
sure.
A month, not for a week, but for years. Watch.
He held it down.
The table was reversed, where usually the nigga locked. In this case, she was on lock. He rolled out with her. He didn't run off on her though. He stayed in the car. Like he stressed on plenty of interviews when he was going to see her every day for a year. The CEOs, the warden, all these folks was telling him don't even come. Like they was trying to say he was trying to help Remy escape from the spot and all kind of just to keep him from coming so much. But he rolled out with her. Came home, he praised her. We seen him do what most men don't even do when they in a relationship or dealing with a female most of the time. And that's put a female or the woman they dealing with on a pedestal. Anytime they was in the light, anytime he spoke on her, he put her on the pedestal, right?
For sure.
He kept it real with her, right?
True.
He rolled that bid with her. He showed her that he gonna be all he gonna be for her. He was the poster child for what women said men can't be. And she, like a lot of other females do, they run off on the good guy or the one that treat them or treat their soul like it want to be treated. Like, you see what I'm saying? And then they run off with somebody that might temporarily make you feel good or whatever the case may be. But the whole thing is you sacrificing what you got going on for something that might not satisfy you in the long run for a long, it might not be no longevity in it, what I'm saying. In this situation, it's not like she replaced him with another Papoose type of dude. This nigga basically like an intern. They invested in this dude. This nigga running around battle rapping. Papoose like the man of the house. This nigga can't pay no bills, lawyer fees, no nothing. So I don't even feel like it's serious with dude. But she having fun with dude. But at the end of the day, man, you sacrificing your relationship. At the end of the day, it was a big slap in the face to Papoose because not only us as men, we didn't praise because a lot of niggas got too much pride to be like that with a female.
Right.
We didn't watch Papoose do that. And then to see this happen, the way it's happening, I feel for Papoose, man, because it's like stuff like that is what make us as men not want to love properly, because how can you trust, even when you love correctly, you don't know if the love you receiving is even 100% authentic. Because look at Remy. She watched this man praise her the whole time, and she still decided to cheat. She decided to cheat even though she had a faithful husband, a husband that was dedicated to her, a husband that was submissive, a husband that he didn't, in his eyes, he never talked, or he never thought, he never spoke, and he never, to him, it was only Remy Ma in his world. So to see what he going through right now, man, it's like we see this in the hood too, but this a little
I
bit.
mean, this right here, this just goes to show you, right? It just make you think, and I'm just gonna view switch, you know, because I'm looking at it. If I would have rolled all the way with a female like he did all the way to the door, and then you mess around and cross me out for a dude that got less than what I got, I take it as this. Maybe you didn't want to marry me from the start. I feel like you felt like you rushed it and you didn't get a chance to go through that little, no disrespect to women, but that whole phase. You know, when you get out of prison, you turned up with women. Some females be turned up with dudes. Her situation, she rolled them whole 7 and got in a committed relationship when temptation been eating her up the whole time. You feel me? That's what I got. I'm not taking it as she ain't got love for Pap at all. It's just she made a move that she wish she wouldn't do because
Well, this is what
she
I'm gonna say, cuz to that point, I'm gonna let you continue. But how does it seem to him like she got love for him when in the media he being embarrassed? Like what's happening to cuz right now is like what we seen Jada Pickett do to Will Smith.
I agree. It's
Because
public
even after
embarrassment.
he came out, you still sitting on stage with this nigga. He freestyling about, yeah, if the nigga ain't dead as you love me, it's because I still got the chick. He being sarcastic about it, and she's sitting right there with the straight face. Why you saying, like, nigga, if that ain't true, you supposed to check that because you married. Hold on. Because right now we got some stuff going on. It's controversial, and you trying to make it a rap. Nah, nigga, this ain't that. You gonna have to check it some kind of way. But it didn't get checked no type of way. Then she being spotted eating out with dude around her like it's nothing. Like, come on, bro. Like,
That's what I said. Like,
and it's very hood ratty. Like, come on,
and,
let's not forget
and
who Remy Ma was. She was a nigga hanging around a whole bunch of gangsters in New York, carrying guns in her purse, yelling
that's
out
what she
her squad
that's what she went to prison for, putting that iron on somebody.
on one of her friends because they decided to dig in her purse, take some money, and not
Mm-hmm.
return it, and she aired them out in the club. This the type
Facts.
of cards you saving.
So
I almost feel like
it's a reality check, cuz it's 2023.
listen, if you didn't mess with the whole crew, don't look at me to save you. I'm not saving you. I'm gonna do what they did to you.
For sure.
I'm with you. Niggas gotta quit saving bras that shouldn't be saved, bro. You got to let some of them keep swimming. Let the current take them down. Cause nigga, when you save them, you gonna live with the biggest embarrassment in your life.
It's
And they
it's
go back to
it's
what they really wanna be, my nigga. And I'm
I'm
speaking about this because
and
a nigga didn't mess with a broad that wasn't right. I didn't
see
mess with you.
let me say this. Let me say this, cuz let me speak on this. Right? We come from a different era that wasn't digital. So when embarrassment was going on. Only a selected few knew about it. You feel me? Sometime either your family or maybe your hood. You feel me? It didn't go no further than that. But
Yeah.
now by we living in the digital world, it's a very messy world because
Embarrassment from it.
everybody willing to take pictures, screen record, look for addresses. They looking for everything. You feel me? So you can't take that back. You feel me?
You can't take it
Like
back.
and like Papoose was saying, he was like he ain't tripping on her messing with a different dude, but you screwing up the business because this is somebody that y'all was
Listen,
man.
man. Shout out to Papoose for one. For two, he tripping because if he wasn't tripping, he wouldn't have stepped on him.
Right, for sure. He put hands on little
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? This get to a nigga that expressed his feelings all over the world on TV and every camera, bruh.
Yeah.
This eating him alive, bro, because he gave his all to somebody that showed him that wasn't enough. And this happens to even niggas right now outside going through it with a little
I
project
mean,
ghetto shorty.
dude,
Like you'll try to get her your all, and she gonna use that like it's not enough.
me, this not to get off subject, but this just my personal opinion, my nigga. I feel like social media is a hazard to marriage. You feel me? I ain't saying like it's
I gotta
you
disagree.
you don't know
Mentality of the person that you involved with. If y'all both mature, social media should dictate the vibes in your relationship. Social
it
media
shouldn't.
that should only affect young people, the kids and teenagers and early
But
adults
but
because
here's the thing. You said that should affect the young keyword, but you got older women trying to be young again. They
it's
don't want to
that.
act. They don't want to act their age. So
You know how
we
many bras that's Remy Ma right now? They 42, they 40 anything, and they messing with
Re,
a 21-year-old.
Remy Ma, you got Mama Duck bobbing to Sexy Red, man.
That too.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like they don't want to feel like they washed up. They still want to feel like they can get in tune with what the young world got going on.
Okay. But if Pap go do the same thing, she gonna act like she can't forgive him.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. How she playing it, and I'm not saying this to disrespect no other woman, but the way that how she playing it, she looked better off on the curb rubbing her head instead of him, because she's not honoring this man. She ain't honoring this man when she walk off, man. It's a little young dude telling her what she want to hear, and she going for it.
Shout out Guapo.
Yeah, social media
And that's true
attention.
what he said though. Because and I done had to tell females this a lot of times in relationships I was in. Because if you're not mature enough to deal with the fact that other people gonna have perspective and opinion on what y'all got going on sometimes, you can't let that interfere with your household. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times, social media, not even just social media, but what somebody else said can allow females to bring them vibes back home and then disrupt
Mm-hmm.
what y'all had going on. And with Remy, what she doing and she's still continuing to do because it ain't like she stopped. She's still running around with this dude. I'm talking about the freestyle was only a couple days ago. They've been talking about she been cheating for a good week or two.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So how much respect you got for Papoose for real? Knowing this man love you with all of
It's
this.
damage. That's
Right. You see what
listen.
I'm saying? And you still running around with the nigga you being accused
that-
of dealing with. But if that was Pap, if the shoe was on the other foot, this Pap running around with a girl, he would have had to get, oh, we don't care if we do a business with her or not. She got to go.
Listen, man. Listen, man. It's like this. Every player done got burnt with hot grease before. You feel me? Like we know how it feels to get crossed by a woman. You did.
Oh, no.
But at the same time, you gotta realize just because you married a female, that don't mean that she might don't that she won't go for the cross. Like we seen it happen to Jada. I mean, like we
It's
seen it
hard
happen
to
to
know who
Will.
you really dealing with when you dealing with somebody. You could deal with somebody for 10 years and don't know all of that person. And then when you see a side of them that you didn't know for so long because it was just hidden and caged up, you looking
Mm-hmm.
switched up on you. No, they ain't switched up on you. That's who they was. So when you in a relationship and the person do you a certain type of way, that ain't them showing you something new. That's who they always been. You really
From the
just
gate,
on it. You see what I'm saying?
for sure. It was like that from the gate. You feel me? So I mean, like I said, this what I got out of the situation because I can remember when I did my little 4-year bid in the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? I got out, jumped in a relationship, and rolled. And soon as I rolled, I got crossed out. You feel me? But after I got crossed out, I realized like I wasn't ready to hop in no relationship anyway. I had been gone that long. I ain't wear my options. I ain't, you feel me? I
You,
just
you
I
just
just
pick somebody and was like, we gonna do this.
yeah,
It's not
because
even really, you got to know people nowadays.
mm-hmm.
Every women mess up with that, choosing a man, and they choose wrong most of the time. And niggas
Facts.
outside choosing wrong because we going off of looks and not what a broad really the credentials that she really come with. And that don't even involve money. It involves a woman knowing how to really be a woman, having self-respect and consciousness about her relationship and respect for it. It ain't that no more because we see what's going on. Look at most of the social media. We see even females that's in a relationship, they still want to show you they body parts,
Mm-hmm.
even though they got a nigga in the living room.
That's a fact.
But if it's the shoe on the other foot and we trying to show females our body parts on social media, it's a whole issue about that.
We'll sex offender then.
So it's like
I mean, it's like I said, to these days and times, bro. And this just my personal opinion. And I take this to the grave. It's just how I feel. From watching other people experiences and seeing what's going on today, I can't act like it won't happen to me. You feel me? And it just made me feel like when you take that step and you marry somebody, the minute something happens, like you feel like you get struck by lightning, and I ain't trying to feel that.
But you know why this hit different when you in a relationship and you done messed up too. Like with me, a lot of relationships I was in, nigga, I was the beholder of messing up.
For sure.
So when it happened to me, yeah, I felt some type of way. But I understood that though, because it's you only gonna get away with doing what you doing for so long before it comes back to bite you in the butt. And if you can't chew what you swallow, nigga, don't eat it.
It's like,
But this different because Papoose kept it real. So he happened to swallow something.
and you know what?
You see what I'm saying? It's
things
different.
like this, like a nigga would be a fool if he was to say this one give you PTSD on certain women. You feel me?
And they give you
Like,
this particular situation. This give you PTSD, or I ain't gonna say PTSD. I'm gonna say trust issues.
I mean,
This will
it
trust
make you
issues.
feel like it.
This will give you trust issues with any broad. It don't matter if she a working broad, a clubbing broad, a project broad, a block broad, a stripper broad. It don't even matter. You not like me. It's hard. Is you almost gotta jump off the bridge, hit the bottom, survive jumping off the bridge to come back and I'll be like, you know what, I do trust you. Because it's hard for me to trust you. It's too hard.
Hey, bro, it's a dog eat dog world, bro. And like I said, at when you get to a certain age, it's zero tolerance on the bull crap, dog.
It
It's
is.
either we ain't got no time to be wasting and playing because my time is valuable because I'm trying to build a foundation. I'm trying to see us eat so well later the next 10 years we won't have to work so hard. That's what I'm on.
But you know what's crazy to me? Because she loved the type of nigga that Papoose is to her, for her, about her. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dude can't be that. But this is where it goes with when women got a good dude
Mm-hmm.
and he not portraying the bad boy no more, they still want that sliver of bad boy. So they'll fall for the bad boy still because you got a tame nigga at the house. He ain't being
Right.
bad boy, so you chasing that still. And I see a lot of women, you see what I'm saying? And then you ruin what you really had because you was chasing something you wanted to live in the moment for a little bit. Like niggas do it too. They mess over good women because they was chasing after a broad at the club. You was drunk and you wanted to hit her off, and now you at home about to lose your whole relationship. I done been that nigga. I know a million niggas that done been that nigga.
For sure.
At the end of the day, though, as we get older, we gotta make
It's
wiser decisions, though.
it's you right. Like I said,
Indulge in it.
we ain't got time to be playing. My time is valuable. I want to see us win. I want to see us eat. So if you ain't on that same type of mind frame with me, dog, it's no reason for me and you to be rocking out like that. Cause you finna cross me.
But that's a chance we all take when we get in a situation with somebody.
That's a fact, though. But
We love
it's
each other to death, and the whole time don't even know that the other person is doing something, doing you foul.
true.
You see what I'm saying? And we live
Yeah.
it all the time. So it's like it's not just us that's gonna have trust issues. Women gonna have trust issues too. So when you got two people that got trust issues and you put them together, you're not gonna get a ball of understanding. You're gonna get a ball of confusion because she don't trust you, you don't trust her. Now y'all building up this self-paranoia of each other, thinking that each other is doing things that y'all shouldn't be doing because y'all got these issues within yourself that y'all just don't trust people. And it
True.
take trust in a relationship, bruh, to for it to work correctly. I don't care if you're married in a relationship. I can't see Papoose ever trusting her again.
No, the damage is done. Once it's in the algorithm, it can't be taken out.
I'm not
It's like it
taking in what's going on,
and
but
you
I don't think
know
I'm trusting her.
you know what's the biggest public embarrassment, dog, is how Buddy, who was freestyling, broke down how them two was cheating like he broke it down like a fraction, bro. And all Remy Ma could do is just look at
But
Buddy
he broke
like,
it down in a way where she had to listen, bro.
yeah, you see how dizzy she was looking?
It made her feel like she knew she messed up.
You can't take that back, man.
You can't.
Can't take that back, bro. Come on, dog. At the end of the day, one thing about men that rock out for they females, man, he take a lot to the chin. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
this one is just a hard pill to swallow where you just gotta be like, you know what I mean? I can't act like ain't no other woman could treat me better. You feel me? That's what you gotta put in your mindset. You can't let nobody do you wrong. You feel me? Somebody could treat you better. Believe that.
For sure, but we
So
also know when you love somebody, Papoose love Remy.
yeah.
When you love somebody, cuz and y'all going through something, it ain't just an easy step to just walk away, bro.
Yeah.
That's really like the
Listen,
even though it's hard for him to leave a hood rat. He messing with a hood rat.
bro.
Love her though.
Listen.
It's gonna be hard. We all know a nigga in the hood
Like I said, cause
you see what I'm saying?
we all done got burnt with grease from cooking on the stove. We know how it feels.
Not as a celebrity though.
No, you right. You right. You
Not as
exactly.
a celebrity.
So what up
Nigga,
with
we
that
get
being
nigga.
so
We
with
get
that being said,
the
right?
world don't know about it. Just our hood, just the
Listen,
community, nigga. Just the people
listen.
we know.
Check the move. Check the move, right?
He got cheated on. All his followers know about it. All
Let,
her followers know about it. TMZ know about it. BET know about it. MTV know about it. Fat Joe know about it. All the battle rappers rapping about it to get some money now because that's clout.
yeah, for sure. It's content.
Nigga, come on, bro.
Man, listen. And I said this on my vlog. I
I don't
did
know
it
about
today.
Papoose, but nigga, I'm
Bruh.
leaving your ass, nigga.
On God, I said, you best believe Uncle Murder finna get a piece of this. You best believe on the
Run your
rapper Uncle
damn
Murder.
legs over on my way out the driveway, nigga.
But on to the next, man. Don't get other day, man. Kenneth Petty, bro. Bro, let me tell you something. Let me say something to the dummies who was saying, "Oh man, that boy offset the police." Dummy, with the stipulation that he has for being a predator, when he goes live and make a public threat talking about what he gonna do to somebody, of course they gonna push up on him a little different. Cause you not like the other civilians, bro. You feel me? You a whole predator. So of course they gonna pull your shirt, your collar back, like, listen here, I don't know what you got going on, player, but we ain't working that one.
I
You
think
made yourself look so lame.
the whole setup was stupid. For one, you got okay. This is like ASAP Rocky with Rihanna. This like Beyonce with Jay-Z. Nigga, your baby mom is Nicki Minaj.
Right.
She the top. She the number one. She ain't even got to drop CDs in yet. She number one. And you out doing stupid stuff like this. This is why when women get rich, you can't go back to the hood and get you no nigga like that.
No, man.
Cause all you gonna be doing is spending your money getting this nigga up out of trouble. He at the CMA Awards while people getting awards looking for other people when you shouldn't even be on the camera talking about no stuff like that, but you at the VMA Awards, you could possibly mess up opportunities for your baby mom.
I mean, it's like this. Okay. for one thing, if you know you're a sex offender, bro, the last thing you need to do is be playing with cameras. Because the internet gonna lay you out every chance they get. Like they were saying things like this. They were saying like if Offset really want to beat Kenneth, all he got to do is stand at the playground or by a schoolhouse because Kenneth Petty can't come nowhere near a schoolhouse because he's a sex offender. Like, who want to be labeled like that, bro? Like, you labeled a predator. And
No
it's a,
remorse for no nigga with that label.
bruh, it's a blessing. Like, Nicki could have been with any dude in the world. But she was a whole sex offender. You feel me? She could have been with anybody. But she with this 45-year-old goofy.
Bruh. Because what we talking about, we gotta be specific too. Because a lot of what we talking about, it's like breakup season in the industry. It ain't just breakup season in the industry, because it's people breaking up outside the house right now.
What I told you.
Hey, I don't know what's in the water, but don't drink it.
Hey, listen, man. This ain't the time to be looking for love right now. You gotta put your heart in your pocket.
She one of the richest female rappers in the game, and she went back to the trenches and got a nigga that ain't got nothing going on.
Not at all.
That is. That's just as dumb as a nigga getting them M's and then going back to the slums and getting a broad that he knows is messing with him just for the money.
She gave him allowance.
That nigga is Stedman. That nigga is Stedman with tattoos.
Facts. She got her a real duck, bro. And it's like people were saying like he snuck out the house while Nicki was asleep to go in there to the VMA Awards to go star with Offset, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. Look at your age, dog. The way y'all was up there in front of the spot talking about, yeah, we sturdy. Like people acting like I don't got my ears to the street. Bro, my nigga. Like, you know how lame you and Buddy look outside looking like something.
At the VMAs, dressed like they was at the hood, a club in the hood.
Like a hole in the wall. For real. Like they
come on, man.
Y'all gotta do like
his homie had a Yankee sweater on. I don't even know if it was a real one.
Man, dog. I don't even know what to say about Buddy them, man. But they like Nicki, like
bad look.
I'm
like dude, nobody. So nobody cares what he really does.
I'm pretty sure like
Nicki, because he attached to her. So anything this goofball go out and do.
But you see the embarrassment your husband got to do 4 months at the house for making a public threat to Offset, bro. See, I can't even say it, but you know what I want to tell you. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. You making Nicki look lame.
Nicki making her own self look lame because you mad at every female rapper that blow up. You can't be like Cardi B and be cool with all the rappers that's starting to get they shine. You just want to continue
rain on everybody parade.
Yeah. When the truth is, don't nobody want to see Nicki.
No.
They want to see Cardi and all the other younger bros.
Yeah, the young girls lit right now, man.
Yeah.
They lit it.
You don't like that.
They bringing back the vibes. They ain't doing no.
Herself look lame because she taking herself out of. You own the route. The what would I say? The Mount Rushmore of female artists.
Right, for sure.
But the way she going about it, man, she'll scratch her face right
She
off.
gonna be the goofy one up there.
She'll scratch her face right off the mountain, cuz.
Yeah, she gonna be the. Who else we gotta touch on too? There's somebody else we missing, cuz. Or them was the only two.
It was something else. Shit, you had brought it up.
Huh?
I said, shit, nigga, you brought it up. What it was.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, let me throw this in the atmosphere too. Okay. Terrence Gangster Williams, right? He went on the show and he said some things that disturbed a lot of street cats by saying street see murder wasn't no real street dude. So a
What
lot
you
of
think
people
about that?
took it offense because he was like when he was in the streets, see murder wasn't running with the steppers from the Calio and things like that.
But they
He
also
came from the he
they
came,
different ages though too though, bro.
he said he came from the military, and then after he came from the military, you know what I mean, all his cousins was all of the gangsters and steppers, and that's how he got in the loop, according to what gangster said. But this what I'm gonna say, and this just my opinion. I can't look at no person different because he went to the military, or either if he worked a job, or either if he was washing cars. You feel me? It's levels to dudes in the street. You feel me? Just because he wasn't no serial type dude. You feel me? Because I be looking at it when gangster talk about street dudes, when he don't really put the hustlers in the category with his conversation. If that makes sense. He really talk about the dude.
Hustler and gangster, two different things.
Yeah, but it's all a part of the streets though.
I think with gangster, he judged people based off the level of gangster he was.
For sure.
You
That's
see
what
what
I
I'm
would
saying?
say.
When he see
Uh-huh.
when he judges C murder, he not judging C murder based off of who C murder is for real.
Right.
He judges C murder off based off on the scale of nigga, I done drop shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look over here, man. See, I don't know nobody that this nigga done drop. My team be dropping stuff. He look at it like C murder them. You see what I'm saying? So he
Yeah.
judging him based off his scale.
And
When you don't have to be you don't have to have bodies to be a real
a
nigga.
street guy, not at all. Not at all. You don't have to.
So I can't really agree with what he's saying
Of
because
course, we gotta disagree. We gotta disagree to the fullest. You know what I mean?
man, see
So
murder
he was saying like,
praise like Boosie.
okay, he was like think about it. When me and the hot boys was beefing with the Calio, you think if one of us was free or we was back there and Soldier Slim came back there with C Murder, we wouldn't have got at him. And the dude was like, yeah, no, because he was with Soldier Slim, and guys were like, I don't care who you was with. If you from the Calio and you came back there and that know you, one of us was gonna get at you. That just was law. And I thought about it like, well, during that time, everybody probably was locked up or in prison. The times had done changed. You feel me? Because Mr. Marcello, he brought the Noya and the Calio and did a video. Like he was showing unity. He broke the ice. When the Calio and the Noya was beefing, Mr. Marcello was doing videos with the Calio and the Noya
There's
together.
no limit.
For sure.
I just don't get. Yeah, I mean, that's my whole perspective with gangster. I just think he judges C murder based off of. It's just like how he was judging Boosie. He looked at Boosie like nigga, you
Yeah,
really ain't no
right.
gangster. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you was on death row, but you physically wasn't the one that did it.
Right.
Cause Gangsta was judging Boosie like that. He judging C Murder the same way.
He said that C Murder went backwards because he was doing something positive and turned around and went to the streets.
But we could say that about Gangsta though. Your brother got rich before you went to jail. You still chose to go to jail.
True.
You can't be hypocritical, bruh.
I mean, I would think it's like maybe because he from the Cali. That's just my opinion. I think
Sometimes, we Gangsta got know how to use these platforms now. So he also knows certain things he say gonna get a certain type of rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
And that is one of them.
So I also feel like that's also a reason.
It's content.
Why he said it, because at the end of the day, you talk about C Murder. C Murder from Calliope Projects.
A real uptown legend.
He's really from the op. He from the op block.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you
so
really
that's why I say,
when have you ever heard the op say anything good about the op?
I mean, he gave Wango and Glemez, all of them other steppers over there. He bring them up, but he was like, if you ask anybody in in New Orleans, when they come down to stepping out there, is you gonna hear C Murder name, you're not gonna hear it. But like I said, that don't make C Murder not be no real street legend from his section. He's still C Murder in my eyes. You know what I mean? I can't go off what nobody else say. This is how I've been feeling from the gate.
C Murder just a plain Jane nigga outside, and he gets so. Listen, man,
I ain't going for
it. Too much respect, bro.
Yeah, I ain't going for it. Like I said, that's his opinion, but he can't brainwash us and make us think that, nah, we ain't going with you on that good.
For me to think that C Murder ain't never did nothing. I don't know what he did, but for the streets to still respect C Murder, even it's been, 20 years since he been locked up type stuff.
Yeah.
And they still got you still got like niggas like YB dedicating stuff to. You think YB gonna be the last nigga dedicating something to a nigga that ain't that?
Yeah. Oh no. That's a no.
I can't agree with Gangsta. I just can't. Not with that.
But thank y'all for tuning in to the channel, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit them like buttons, drop them comments. Let us know how y'all feel about these topics we was chopping it up on tonight, man. We finna get up out of here. You did what I'm saying. The latch off the door, everything else on the floor, man.
It's time for that Culture for the Streets. Hosted by Mafia and Paint. Make sure y'all hit that like button before you get up out of here. Subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell. Don't leave about the traps you've been served. We serving every day. Hustling don't never stop. It's 24/7, man. We get back at y'all in a minute.